Well, all right. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hoon Talk Auto. On this week's episode, we're going to be showing you how to change your grip rings right there. Get rid of your racing slicks and throw on some all-terrains. Probably put a couple new ones of those in there too, so lots to be excited about. So let's get her going. All right, so what are you going to need here? You're going to need your piss jug, tire slick, valve core tool, 2-inch Miss Frizzle, and this guy, but I didn't want to throw him. Oh, and the piece of resistance. Manual tire changer. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is put in your manual tire changer into your hitch that you set up, if you did that. If you didn't, you're already behind. I put some rubbers on here to kind of protect the rims. I'm not even sure if this is going to work. We'll see. So in she goes, and you got her on there, right? That's looking pretty good so far. Now that you've trapped yourself, we're going to have to figure out another way to go here, I think. So that's step one. The second thing you want to do is remove your tire stickers, right? Don't leave them on there like a gorilla. So once you got the tire stickers off, then you want to move the rest of the tires out of the workspace, right? Just to give yourself some more room. Then take off your other tire here. Talk about room to work, eh? On these particular rims, you got a little guy who holds this guy on. So you want to hope it doesn't break and blast it off. Oh, there might be another one though. Yeah, there's two. Guys, those haven't been off there in an age. Some of yours will just pop out of there, depending. So once that's off, then what? Let me tell you. Grab this guy. He's got a little fork on him. Open up your valve core here and let her whistle. Okay, there she is. And in case you're wondering, here's a close-up of how I attached her. Had a double hitcher and just blasted her on with a couple of these guys. I still gotta make a thing here for the other side of the tire to sit on so I don't have to hold it, but let's get on with it. Okay, so once you got that going, move over whatever you got around. Undo this guy too. Remember Big Red that I showed you? That's who you want. This bastard over there. Fuck. So you're gonna want to break the bead, right? So get him up here and balance him on that guy. Is this gonna end bad? I don't know. See if I can show you what's going on down there. Sort of just sitting on the rubber on the other side of the rim there. So once you get that going, grab this guy and hope that this cracks the bead, right? Damn it. Order of operations. Get this guy up first. Might have to adjust this. That one's not doing great there. Maybe I can move this up. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah. Don't listen to that other part I said. Oh man. It's like watching a monkey fuck a football. Oh, a bit bigger than I anticipated. Maybe we take him out and do him on the ground. What do you think? That's a good idea, says this guy. Can you tell he doesn't plan his videos? Okay, that's not working, guys. So what's the play? Maybe we gotta move this guy out. Maybe that's the play. Guys, of course that's not gonna work. All right, guys, I stacked some wood and a bucket precariously. We'll see if that does it, right? Just awful space restrictions. So again, line her up on that guy and then hope you don't break everything. Keep slipping out. We're getting somewhere, guys. It doesn't look like it, but we are. Nobody said this would be easy, but that's why they went to the moon. Not because it was easy, because it was hard, right? Oh, buddy, you had it working. Okay. So as you can see, I'm working it around to break the bead off. Bead off. Scratching the shit out of the rim, though. Bead off. Hope that doesn't leak. It will. Bead off. So let's continue with this charade. Just convincing everybody to pay somebody to do their tires, eh? There we go, guys. Little tenacity, little work ethic, ethics. Sweating. So you do that on the one side, do a flipperoo, and bust the backside as well. I wonder if I can use, instead of this guy, I could use a crow. Let's find out. Don't you do that. We're gonna put this on. Let's try with the crow again. Crow makes it easier, guys. We busted her bead off. One shot, pretty much. Crow might be the way to go. So just do one on either side, right? I actually remember now. I had this guy here to prevent it pinching me when it fell. It's not an exact science, okay? It's in the way now for what we're gonna do. Take off the thing I just put on. So the top of your guy is gonna be spinning. He spins right off. I heard complaints about this thing sucking. They're not unfounded, but they're also not founded. At least not quite founded. Fucking thing hit me with a Rit Tim out again. Whatever that means. Once you got it on there, make sure this lines up with one of these holes. Doesn't matter which. Hacking, guys. That's some sucking right there. Anyway, so you got this guy here. Make sure it lines up. It doesn't matter which hole. Great. So once you got her on there, what do? Put this thing that I made, you might make as well, over this to try to oh, it's too big. It's not even a hole. Let's hope this thing goes on. Okay, that thing should hold in a position of some kind, right? And then you take this guy and you just thread her on. Just enough to hold her in place. Don't go hog wild. Then take your end here, that guy. Man, I'm gonna use the crowbar again. Grab this end here, get underneath her. Ooh, is she gonna come this way? Do we have to go backwards, guys? I don't know. Seems too hard. Scratch that. We're gonna flip her over. Oh. Now let's try it. You can push down on the opposite side to give yourself some leverage and then over. And then you want to use this to push off of, wrap this guy around, but it might be easier to get at this guy now. Man, what are we doing, eh? Anyway, you push. Maybe we'll try some tire lube on there, guys. Spray a bit of that. This will probably make our lives easier. Oh. Man, back to the old crow. sad to watch, guys. All right, guys. Scuffing her. When in doubt, lube her out. So at this point, it essentially became trench warfare, and yours truly, Mr. Unruly, was headed for an early grave. So he tossed her on the time lapse in order to expedite the claims process for the wife once he goes belly up. Somehow he survived, though. If he wasn't sweating before he is now. Okay, so the next maneuver, I'm going blues out. These will be white, they're covered in something. So as much lube as humanly possible, it seems, is extremely helpful. Make sure you don't got any major damages like I did or do. Should I replace these? Or are these too stubby? They appear to be too stubby, guys. Probably should. Scratched her up real good. Those are like 10 years old. I'm gonna do it. So in order to get one of these guys off, grab a set of side cutters and give her a snipperoo right here, like that. Go on the other side, give her a clamperoo, like that. And then just use your leverages, right? And pull it right through, like that. And then to put your new one on, put that part there. Lightly grip with your side cutters at like around here, like that. Lightly, you don't want to cut it, just enough to grip it. There is a tool for this, by the way. And then you just use your leverages again and you give her a little tug and she should be seated. Super easy. All right, guys, I'm back. We had some defeats, but we also had some successes, guys. But that's the way life goes, right? These eyes, seen a lot of highs and lows. Highs. Yeah. We're starting to get on a roll, or maybe not, I'm not sure. Anyway, picking up where we left off, take your lubrication and hit her up on the back side and around the front side, and then around on the beads, both of them. Neighbors walking by. What's this guy doing? Talking to himself in the garage, right? It's all right, they can frig off if they want to. Lubed up the rim, gonna lube up the tire. An unbelievable amount of lube. The amount of lube you're gonna see in your favorite shows. Now let's slap her on. This one was fighting me so bad, I'm gonna go absolutely everywhere with it. So because we're putting it on reverse mount, most rims wouldn't be like that, but this one for some reason is. We're gonna be putting the side we want facing down. Started off by giving it a good push. Some of them you can just push right on. Of course not this one, right? Forget that thing I just told you. This is so much harder than just doing it at a shop. Oh. If your rims weren't scratched completely, grab something like this to make sure they are. I don't really know how to use this. Make sure none of the tools you use are the correct tools, and that'll frig up the whole operation. Then you're gonna take a pry billy right here, pry biddly, and fold it over. It's not great, it's not pretty, but it worked. One side down, put you back from whence you came. So because this lube is, who knows what it is, sucking, just jam a set of visors on there, guys. Hit her up like that. Once you get her started, you can just hook that guy over like that. It's just sad. So now what do you do? This is looking really amateur, right? It's the way we like it. Sweating so unbelievably bad right now. Hook it on there. Don't want to damage the rim, right? And then just go around her like that. Doing absolutely no damage at all. Even when I think I got the upper hand, I just don't. Starting to think that this isn't the best idea. Put this in the exact wrong spot. Can this even be done? I don't know if it can, guys. Back to the wrong tool for the job, see if that works. More wrong tools for the job. It's working though, guys. Spoke too soon. It's gonna be a masterclass in editing if I can make this look good. How many of these little doohdickeys do I have, eh? You thought that when I came back to this, I would have figured it out, but I still haven't, guys. Oh, yeah, the chisel. This is the hardest goddamn thing ever. Wife's worried I'm gonna take one of these in the face. Probably not too far off. Try not to wreck the bead here too, guys. Shit, ripped it. Take your eye off the prize for 1 second and there she goes. This is the ugliest, most damaged rim of all time now. Success, guys. I didn't hear no bell. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Forget the last 6 hours I've been working on this. Okay, so after struggling for an embarrassing amount of time, then all you do, grab your handy dandy, rusty trusty inflator, whatever one you use. I use the DeWalt. Through market research and real world experience has turned out to be not too bad. Set it and forget it at 35 pissies, also known as kilopascals. I don't know, like 270 or 260 kilopascals. Anyway. So in theory, this rig should fill with air, pop onto the rim. I don't know if that's gonna happen with this one. Yeah, so take a look. Bead off. So that's one side, popped her on, right? Only 4.3 pissies. What's going on under here? That guy's got a pop as well. So we're at 5.7 pissies, 5.7. There she is. It's gonna be loud. Well, all right, guys, it's your lucky day. We're gonna be burning the house down. If you get a tire that won't go, get your trusty rusty brake parts cleaner, or engine starting ether, or 100 proof alcohol, or aerosolized hairsprays. I want your spray pattern to be kind of loose, right? Then give her a couple sprays in there. He's gonna blow the house down. And then draw a line down the side of the tire. And it goes like that. Turn on your guy. And that's how you do her. All right. I hope you enjoyed that, 'cause I sure didn't. Tune in next time when I do some other stuff and maybe some other things. I don't know. But for now, that's it, because I'm exhausted. Like, favorite, and scuba dive, and I'll see you later. Oh, yeah. Like, favorite, subscribe. Oh, no. God, it looks like a 4-year-old made this. It's going to be a masterclass in editing if I can make this look good. You all right? You hurt yourself in there? I heard some stuff. Want to see something dumb? I lean onto the side of it being your guys' fault, right? Just because that's easier for me. Oh, he's spitting everywhere. God.